from Ninja Trading. Today, I'm actually doing the $1,000 account challenge instead of the 2,000. Which I just didn't think it sounded right. So just officially $1,000. Um, so today I traded. Let me go over what I traded today. So I traded ASTC today. Um, as you can see right here, this is the 1 minute chart right here. 1 minute, 5 minute, and the daily chart. So why I traded it was because today we had a really big runner, ASLN. This thing had a massive squeeze, which was very unexpected but very possible, according to this daily chart. Once it broke above, yeah, once it supported 3 and just broke above 4, I mean, it just exploded. Went from what, almost like $1. Percentage wise, let's see. Look right here. So 3. So yeah, almost 130% on just 15 minutes. So, and even in 5 minutes, and if you caught like half of the move, and you could have caught like around 70% of the move. Dang, and it's just insane. So, and if, as you can see on the daily chart, it looked pretty similar to ASTC. Let's go back to that. So where it had this major spike and just consolidated. So I thought the same thing would happen here, which it kind of did here. Traded a bit more volume. So I had an entry at 189. So around like right here, I think, before this big volume candle. So I think I bought like around here. And I just waited, 10, 20 minutes, and it just, I just let it ride. Saw volume coming in, some buying. Unfortunately, I did have a limit order to sell at 220. But at the same time, ASLN was, let's see, ASLN. I mean, look, it just continued to fade. So I was worried to see that weakness into ASTC. So I just had a limit order at $2. It did go up a little bit. I think it was because maybe of CGIX. I mean, look at this. I mean, near close. I mean, this thing had just spiked. So could see more continuation into next week for ASTC and maybe CGIX. I'm pretty sure ASLN is over right now. I mean, that thing really tanked towards the close, or almost the entire day. It was just that spike and it just faded. So I made about $55. So $55 today on ASTC. And on the week, this is my first week of the challenge, so $150, just under 150 in a week. So that's almost 50%, So I'm already, beating the market in just a week. So, and this is the key, consistency. If you just keep compounding 10%, 10%, 10%, being very consistent on this account, your account will grow fast. It'll blow your mind. On the yearly chart, this is my yearly chart right here. I did take some money out, or everything, and I just decided to do a new challenge because everyone was doing it. Or I saw Warrior Trading. He started a new challenge. Hold on, let me drink some water real quick. Excuse me. So yeah, and I did the same thing. I saw some other traders doing it. So yeah, I was almost at the 100K mark over here. and I did had pretty big pullback here, but honestly, I mean, maybe that was why I started doing the challenge again, because I didn't want to risk losing all my money. So I just put the rest to my savings and just decided to put it away for safe, and then start over again, and just build up my discipline more, because I can't let this happen. Yeah, it does happen. Actually, this is the first biggest, this pullback right here during August 2019 and September. I think that was the first like major pullback or kind of loss to my account. I was just under 100K, and I just had pretty major pullback, about 20K. Yeah, $20,000 in just a couple weeks. So I just told myself I needed, go into, my own rehab, and just refocus. So, and just start the grind over. This is back then in March, and I just grew the account month on month, and it grows fast if you know what you're doing. So I'm about to do the same thing again. So $1,000, 15% a week. And I'm just happy for my performance this week. All green trades today. So I don't know if it's just the market, for penny stocks is on fire. I mean, it seems like it is. So, but I always still got to be careful, because sometimes it just dies, out of nowhere. What else? My other trade. Okay, so my first other couple other trades this week was MYSZ. Let's see. This was. I need to change the chart right here. So yeah, right here. So I was looking at this, and you know, yet during pre-market it looked nice. I had the order ready at 440, but I just sat on the sidelines real quick, because sometimes they don't really, you know, go up right away. Because I've seen, that might be a really big mover. Another stock that's going up a ton, like ASLN. During this time, ASLN was going crazy. So that doesn't mean I should press the buy button MYZ. I'm just gonna wait on the sidelines, because some of these stocks, only one stock out of the whole day just moves, and no other stock moves. There's no sympathy, no continuation, no momentum in other sectors or other stocks. So I just sat on the sidelines and waited for a pullback, and I was like, okay, I want to see how 4 acts, and if ASLN continues to go higher, I'll buy in. So I bought right at $4 right here, and I just waited. Someone bought a few shares right here. If you see the volume right here, 4,000 shares. Pulled back. Want to see it hold. It held, and we just got a really sudden burst of volume right here. It halted. It gapped up at 520, and my first sell, I sold I think 60% of my shares, 60% of my position at 440. I think that was the pre-market high. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. It's around there, 440. 450 to be exact. 52. But 440, I just want to be safe, so I want to get some out, just take some profits. Always on strength. Waited on the halt. I had an order ready to sell at 520, but unfortunately I canceled it because I got a little greedy. ASLN was squeezing. I think it was ASLN. She was squeezing. She kept going high, and I was like, okay, this is, I might have to be greedy here. I think it'll be fine to be greedy. So my next price target was 6. If it didn't hit 6, I know there should be buys at 550. But it just didn't really hold. Kind of hesitated way too long, and this thing never got a chance to recover. So it just went down. So I just sold right under this breakdown right here, 420s, in the 420s. I sold, I think, exactly 410, because I didn't want this risking to go, the fact that it didn't hold 4 is just, and look, this thing just tanked, just faded all the way back down to the mid threes. Even today, it didn't even hit 4. So yeah. But I made decent gain on it. I cut my profits in half by just holding it through this, crash. But honestly, the one good thing I did was selling the strength, but not the second time. So that was quite unfortunate. Sometimes this kind of volatile stocks is really dangerous. So, if you were to buy at $5, and you were still holding up here, that's really bad. So, you always want to get in before the crowd, um, and you want to always be prepared. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, a recent stock that had been running was CPST, which I did swing. Um, I did have a main account that had like 25K plus. I was swinging this, and if I held, I had to enter like a 280 something, but my price target was $4. It did hit within a couple days, but unfortunately I stopped out. I got shaken out, and I didn't let the daily chart, convince me enough. I mean, this is perfect right here for a reverser. So this, it was a great reversal play. Reminded me of Bitcoin. Over a certain breakout level, it just continues to go up. In this case, it took a little more time, which for me as a patient, this is usually I don't really hold for more than a day. So it was really hard for me holding for at least 2 days, or 3 days. Um, but I would have made over 10K on this. But you know, I let my I let my confidence get me. So I wasn't able to capitalize as much on that. And I think that's it. So my Robinhood, this is a great first week for me for $1,000 challenge to 100K, up 15%. And just gonna gotta continue to grind. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, post in the comments. I'll be posting this on social media, Ninja Trading Official. Let's see. And yes, Discord. I have a Discord channel or Discord server, and you guys can join that too. And that's where I post all my trades, my analysis, my description, why I played it. So yeah, head on over there. And you can see a lot of stuff that I have, a lot of resources. I have like, let's see, you guys can take a look here. So as you can see here, so yeah, right here. So yeah, just today I just posted my trades MYZ and ACST. Left over news, so you can see why I played it. My process. Entries and exits. Stuff like that. Let's see. So yeah, I have like a watch list. I have some personal lessons I made. A lot of online tools. That you guys could use. I use FinViz. Interests. I have books that I highly recommend. Video lessons. Why how I learned this doing this stock trading was mostly on YouTube. And this is my social media. Actually, I gotta update this. And this is I do have a StockTwits too. So yeah, that'll be it. So if you guys enjoyed this, just subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. So yeah, I hope everyone Thanksgiving was great. You guys have a great weekend.